Welcome to Marvelicious Toys. We bring you news and reviews of Marvel toys, statues, and more. Because not all Marvel collections can be bagged and boarded. They're not just toys, they're Marvelicious.
The first figure, number 1 in the set, is Iron Fist in his white and gold outfit. And I've never seen a Hasbro figure. I don't know if I can think of any figure outside of Hot Toys I've ever seen come with so many swappable hands.
Wow.
No kidding.
I mean, it's very cool. He has no accessories. He's a martial artist, so that he has all these poses. You can have karate chop hand and, I don't know, kung fu grip hand and fist hand. Then I'm grabbing your throat hand is awesome. But wow, I'm really impressed that Hasbro did that, because this is the figure they could have cheaped out on. You don't need to give him accessories. Heck, one pair of hands like they've done for Spider-Man would be plenty, but he comes with a total of 8 hands if you count the 2 that's on him.
However, the downfall to that is he now has really creepy large hands on the action figure. I think his hands are too big.
Well, you know what that means.
He wears big shoes.
Yeah.
Or gloves, anyway.
Yes.
They're not comically oversized or anything, though.
They have really long wrists, and it's hilarious. I think you have to be careful how you pose it to make it not look funny.
Well, I like that it has wrist articulation, and that may be adding to it somewhat.
Yeah, depending how you have his wrist articulation bent, it could make it look elongated. But yeah, what we're looking at here is one of these bucks that is kind of a holdover from when Hasbro first got the line, and they used this buck with the double articulated shoulders. They've used it for Spider-Man figures over the years, and I've seen them here and there. I'll be honest with you, it's not my favorite buck, but something like this, it doesn't bother me as much because he's wearing a mostly white outfit. So you don't necessarily see it breaking up a pattern like you do on Spider-Man, where the webbing, starts to disappear into his armpit.
You say it's a mostly white outfit, but the blue wash, at least on the one I have, is prevalent. Up his legs, over his chest, but it's not in, like, the shoulders. So it really makes it look, honestly, like he washed part of this outfit with some navy socks, but not all of it.
Yeah, I can see that. I guess my eye is more forgiving for something that's meant to be a shadow or a highlight than something that's supposed to be a pattern. So it doesn't necessarily bother me.
It doesn't look bad from a distance. It's only when I'm up close that I go, oh, the blue stops very much right along that line.
Well, does it bother you that he's got a number printed on the back of his thigh?
That always has bugged me a little with the
Okay.
Hasbro figures, yes. It's like they're forcing them to have flair.
When speaking of the thigh, I mean, this is always my biggest problem with these older bucks, is that here we are back to ball hinged hips. And I'm not a fan of the ball hinged hip. Ever since Hasbro has shown us that they can do better with the split cut, this always ends up making a figure feel older to me. But having said that, I like this one better than the previous releases of Iron Fist in the Legends line. He's not wearing his funky 70s outfit where he's showing way too much chest and the popped collar. This is a more modern, clean Iron Fist, and probably my favorite out of the 3 or 4 that have been released before.
So I thought we got one back in the large cards, like around the Ghost Rider days.
Somebody over at Marvel or at Hasbro is a big fan of Iron Fist, because he sees a lot of figures over the years.
Yes, but this figure was supposed to be out back with the Hitmonkey wave. He was going to be a swap out for Warriors of the Mind.
That's right. Who else was in that? Because he shared card art with somebody, the white and black suit guy.
Protector.
Right. So you were remembering the card art. Because you're right. This wave is slowly becoming figures that were supposed to have come out earlier, and we're finally getting them. And we're only on the first figure.
So that's what I was thinking of. But yeah, our friends at Marvel Toy News did post about the eBay auction where the unproduced Iron Fist was sold. And this one is a lot better than what they would have done with the Hitmonkey, at least according to that prototype that still had the number handwritten on his forehead. Because this one has a nice gold paint on the wrists and on the Dread Pirate Roberts scarf.
his do-rag.
Yeah, but the old one had this like mustard yellow do-rag and wrist bits, so I liked the gold a lot better.
Yeah. Interesting you should say that, though, because there's very little gold paint on here, actually, because the only gold paint is the dragon on his chest. The rest of the gold is cast in that color. His boots, his wrists, and his head are all cast in that kind of shimmery gold plastic.
Yeah, I guess it is, but that's weird. Did they paint white then? Yeah, they painted white by the elbow.
Yep.
Very nice. Nice touch.
And it all seems to match pretty well. I mean, they're going to have different shades, I think, a little bit, but it doesn't look too bad.
It fooled me. I didn't realize this, so the white matches perfectly, whereas we often see a huge problem with that. They did a really good job on this.
Yep.
I have no problems with this figure other than I lack the ability to pose him cool in a kung fu way. I'm doing all the Bruce Lee things I can with him, and he just doesn't look right. He looks like a hunchback with broken fingers.
Now, he comes with a leg for the Build-A-Figure Odin, which you're gonna need. So if you're looking to build Odin, you're gonna own this figure.
And if you're looking to build Odin twice, you're going to own this figure twice.
Thanks for watching this video. You can see full episodes of Marvelicious Toys with more collecting news and reviews at marvelicioustoys.com. We also have thousands of toy and collectible photos in our photo gallery. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until next time, make mine Marvelicious.